Superior, which is one of the harder races, has a 38-hour cutoff. Some easier races may have like a 24-hour cutoff, meaning you have that much time to complete the race. So you can kind of get a sense of the difficulty of the course by how long you're allowed to run it. I find that there is a lot of people who deal with mental illness, with addiction, eating disorder, those kind of things, drawn to that long running game. I'm a recovering drug addict and an alcoholic. Perhaps I was born an addict, and now that I had found the triggering chemical, I was complete. I had stepped into a new world, like walking through a movie screen. Insert alcohol or anything else that produces a buzz into me, and the reward center of my brain snaps and sparkles like fireworks on the 4th of July. Then I'll do anything. Even things that contradict my basic human instincts for survival, to recreate or continue that buzz. On June 26, 2006, I was a broken and isolated man who no longer wanted to live, who couldn't imagine life drunk or sober, who just couldn't imagine living anymore. In fact, I was putting a gun in my mouth. When I look back at that day, I see myself in jagged fragments, pieces of me scattered around the floor. I knew my addiction was bigger than me, and I knew there had to be something in this universe bigger than it. I reached out to that higher power. I strung one moment to the next, breath by sober breath, and I was miserable without the chemicals. I haven't had a drink or a mind-altering substance since that day. I ran in my early recovery, a puffy and bloated mess. Running doesn't keep me sober. That's not how this works, but it does help me connect to that spiritual life, which keeps me sober. When I'm running well, I'm floating, barely touching the earth. I'm doing what I was made to do, no matter how awkward or ungraceful my form is. I am motion interacting with the elements. I am one with all that is. I can't think of a better way to spend an empty day than on the trails. Running is my prayer, a way of finding gratitude. Running trails is my meditation. It puts me more in the present moment than anything I do. I love the solitude of running long and the humility of running ultramarathons.